So this is it, guys, the iPhone 12 Pro. And you already know, new colorway, new design, 5G, and of course, no power brick. One thing I will say though is as soon as you pick one of these guys up, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to add some sort of protection. Now the device does look to grab some design elements from both the iPad Pro and the iPhone 5, but yet still manages to add a flair of its own. Personally, I would have preferred a matte finish like on the regular iPhone 12 as opposed to the stainless steel frame, as it's a damn fingerprint magnet, and it'll definitely have to be something I keep an eye out for to see how well it does over time with scratches. But the boxier design, the sharp edges, the flat display look great. I personally like this design. It feels really nice in the hand and even a bit thicker, although it is thinner, but that's just due to the flat edges as opposed to the curved edges on last year's iPhone 11 Pro. Now the glass on the front of the device is also what I'm really curious about. We now have a flat display alongside Apple's new ceramic shield, which Apple claims to be tougher and less prone to shattering, at least when dropped. And even at first glance, we get a familiar design, same notch, but we now have a 6.1 inch display as opposed to a 5.8 inch display like on last year's iPhone 11 Pro. So we get a little bit of extra screen real estate there. And so the glass on the back of the device also keeps that matte finish texture along with Apple's new MagSafe technology to work alongside a long list of accessories. Now I've got the MagSafe charger here, and it's definitely neat to have some 15-watt wireless charging on this thing, but I'm excited to try out some of their new accessories like their cases and wallet options. Now with the iPhone 12 Pro, we also have the LiDAR sensor here, which should help with better AR as well as better autofocus in darker situations, so that low light performance should be a step in the right direction. Now the camera hub also seems to have gotten smaller. It's not as protruded as last year's model, and again in a thinner body, and we still keep that 3 camera array, and I'll definitely make sure to test these out, so stay tuned for that. And then of course internally, Apple does have their new A14 chip, which will be found in Apple's entire new lineup of devices. The A13 Bionic is a beast even with today's flagship, so the A14 will definitely be great to try out. But overall, it's a familiar experience. It's really nice to see a semi-new design from Apple here. Definitely, it did gain inspiration again from the iPad Pro from what I can see, and the iPhone 5, or at least what people are saying. But nevertheless, it's a great device. I'm excited to try this out. I am a Verizon customer here in the US, so I will be testing out 5G. I have seen a few videos and it doesn't look too well, but we'll go ahead and do our own testing, so stay tuned for that. I did pick up the iPad Air 4 as well, so stay tuned for that video, and I will be picking up the iPhone 12 Pro Max as soon as that guy releases in a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.